Here we are in Heinz Field to close out the season.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
About 1-2. There we go. And I got the Steelers hoodie on. That's good, chat.
With you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Real good, 10 black. Smash, red. Set.
Throwing to begin is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay, ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Here's 3rd and 7.
Set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, intercept.
J.C. Horn.
Start on the 3rd play. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
60 Vikings, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Right to the air goes Ward, moving to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ready?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
18, Pioneer. 6, Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Panther 11, get Panther 80.
Play action. Ward moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
We won Denver as well.
And it's 1st and goal.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Steelers. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
There's your rookie of the year.
Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, Gives time for his receiver to uncover and results in a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
24-yard gain.
Here's Hawkinson in motion.
First down, Saints.
On first down, it's Love. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. Red. Third.
Back to throw is Love. That's going to be caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And this ball is intercepted by J.C. Horn. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Right. 95.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He was brought down at the 26. 8 yards.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and a couple.
Set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Saints first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Red, yellow. Yellow.
So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. And they've got second and long, 2nd and 14.
Black 2. Set. Black 33. Yellow, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And now the
This
Jets'
offense
fate
continues to
is
put
in the Bills'
anything
hands.
together and score some points. They need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard.
Correct.
Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions.
T.J. Watt.
Find the receiver, and down he goes. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Wool. He finds Austin with the ground. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end.
Ronald Acuna.
Last time they call his number.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Panthers 16. Pioneers.
From the gun, here's Ward. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Come on. Come on.
Throwing, Ward. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown.
That's your Rookie of the Year in the AFC.
Second touchdown of this first half. Greg, it's the
Jakari
quarterback's best
LaRosa.
friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create...
He really got 40 more catches than Jakari?
Their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone...
Jakari got like 120 catches.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line.
Say what's up for the stream.
Man in motion, heading left.
Cut, cut.
On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action, here's Rattler. He's got a man, it's C.D. Lamb. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Ready, ready.
It's a gain of
52 points.
17 yards.
In motion, Lamb.
New Orleans.
Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 6, 7.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his
Share
protection,
factory.
I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. Goes into the end zone, touchback. Ball's coming out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. COVID-19. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
On 1st down, Ward. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Finding room at midfield. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
70 Timberwolves.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To the air again. Ward gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Throwing again is Ward. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown Steelers. That is his 3rd touchdown close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Come on, come on.
On first down, it's Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go. Shot. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Ward. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Got it. Ready. Dragon 16. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Ward. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
65.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field.
Provolone on a Philly cheesesteak.
Inside the red zone.
A run on 1st and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. To return, it's Kendre Miller. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready.
We'll start the drive with Miller. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
Y'all don't want anyone here, and I've come to that conclusion. You guys don't want anybody here. You want everybody gone.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And a good job sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Rattler to the air once more.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
45.
They'll motion the slot man right.
60 bucks.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler.
And you're getting a product.
Is complete. That'll be a short pickup.
And you're going to spend 600 hours on it.
Receiver in motion. Going right.
Ready.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Rattler. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Saints, first down. A gain of 9
Ready.
yards.
Slot man in motion right. Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. That one out wide for Kamara. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
I offered refunds back.
And look out there.
I offered refunds back.
Ended at the line of scrimmage.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Whenever the contracts dispute happened.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive.
Here we go.
Now can they do it for a 3rd time? So we'll take it to
Which
the other end
that
as we are
that contract ends this season, ends this Madden.
This is the
So that whole
NFL
3-year
on
contract
EA
thing would have ended this Madden.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Come on, set.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Shaheed in motion. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time.
He was just short on an extra point. He was just short on an extra point.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Get up. Bravo 80. Ready.
On play action, it's Ward. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk, Hawk 19. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Room to run at the 35. And he's in. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Steelers 42, Saints 6. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Shaheed now to return it.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Red 38. Smash, red.
In motion, Lamb.
Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40.
You can only hear my voice.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Down. 10 black. Light blue.
Shaheed in motion.
Ready, ready.
A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 3 yards.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
52 blue. Hut.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's Good for a Saints first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Saints.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Lamb.
Yellow, 43.
I would definitely be welcome to it as long as he unblocked everybody.
Here's Rattler. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Saints. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Saints cut into the lead a little bit.
42. Saints 13.
It sure is snowing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
He came up here in February. Not when it was cold.
On 1st down, Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He finds some room across the 25. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go now. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Here's Ward. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll give on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Yep, I'm still here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Yep, there it goes. He said his dog stepped on the cord. No, his dog unplugged it. Yeah. Well, no. Now it's Tuesday where I'm at. We're replaying it, y'all.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Gravity lying.
To throw right away is Ward. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. He'll bring up second down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense
That's facts.
exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Out of the gun, Ward. Downfield, got him. Man, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
This is the first time Pittsburgh has called this play this year.
Throwing again is Ward.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback from the jump. He knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Okay,
They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5.
get it. Bronco 80.
From the gun, here's Ward. The defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So, throw the ball downfield, be active with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. These last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Ward. Flush to his right. He'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hawkinson in motion.
33. Yellow. Set.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey.
Joe Hendry.
Down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards.
Or Matt Cardona.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd.
Javon Evans is a dog. You would love Javon Evans. Yes, he's like 21.
On the ground for the first time.
He's a dog.
Alvin Kamara.
You need to watch his highlights, bro. He does shit other people don't do.
That's a 1st down.
High flyer.
These distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself.
Jalen Ramsey.
Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Ready. 52. Blue striker.
In motion, Lamb. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Playing great.
3rd down, they need 5.
Ready. Black. 95. White. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his man, that's Olave. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
Anytime you're facing a zone
Might what?
defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open,
That he's making it
stay
too
open. And if
expensive.
you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they'll get about
Maybe.
half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5.
I mean, WrestleMania is like $1,000 now. $20. $20. $30.
Here we go. Green Jack. 10 black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Out to his right. Taken in, it's R.J. Harvey.
Jalen Ramsey's out here hitting.
Taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Ready, set.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
In motion, Lamb.
Red. 38. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10.
Man in motion, heading right. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set.
Throwing is Love. That's pumped by Harvey. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Love to throw. forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
It's a nice job.
He just ran into TJ Watt.
Here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
In motion, Lamb.
Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
TJ Watt.
And down he goes. They got him. That is TJ Watt getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Saints will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Here we go. Jack, scoop.
To throw on second down is Ward. On the run to the right. Oh, he's got a man running with him. And they connect. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
19 plays. 19 takes.
On first and 10, Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Again, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A 51-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Okay, ready? Set, ready. Yellow, 22.
In motion, Lamb.
Set.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Strike 60.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Got it. Here we go. Red, cycle. 50, green.
Now Love. Moving outside the pocket. That one intercepted. And his
Go,
offense
Beanie.
all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script
Slot.
and use your legs to extend the play.
Slot,
I think in this
corner.
case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
7 Pirates. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Moving to his right. Oh, waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Down inside the 10.
Let's go, Rasheed.
Get into the end zone. Rasheed Rice.
Did he just wipe the ball over his ass and throw it in the ground?
His 6th touchdown now for the season. And a big score, Greg. They continue to
nasty
get
play.
points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. Now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and I see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the set. Down.
Shaheed in motion.
45. Ready.
A go play action with Love.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
The RPO, quick throw to Olave. Saints going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, yellow, 22. Cut.
On second down, Love. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
Oh my goodness.
Some sort of rhythm.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready. Look.
He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
Second down throw for Love. Shaheed with the catch. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It seemed like the receiver Mike ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Red, cycle.
First down,
Let's go.
New Orleans.
10 black.
To throw is Love.
T.J. Watt.
He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
Mikey!
Intercepted. Picked off.
Oh, no!
Loses the football. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
these are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Let's go now.
In motion, Lamb.
33, yellow, ready.
Here's Love. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, New Orleans.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
First down,
Cut, cut.
Saints.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second
You
and
don't
10
move.
at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Red 38. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love.
Jalen!
Time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Taking off.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Ward now on third down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown Steelers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa! He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on, 38. Set.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yoda.
That's about all. 2nd and 10. In motion, Lamb.
Black 95. Black Ultra. Blue Striker. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They'll go for it. Love. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
Hey, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
On first down, it's Ward. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
On first down, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Rolling right. Down inside the 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Ready,
Throwing again is Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Oswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return.
ready, break. Set. 60 ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's deep for Olave. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. 10.
Back to the air. It's Love. This one on target to Olave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow. Ready?
On the give, it's Harvey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 26, Saints 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He will have a Steelers 1st down. We're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Here we
line.
go. 60 Bearcats.
From the gun, here's Ward. board. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On play action, Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 33, here's second down and 7. Olave is the motion man. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing is Love. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down. 97. To throw is Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
Drill, 52.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
On the set.
That's another Saints first down.
All resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Love. Flush to his right. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second and goal. Back to throw is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns
Hold him,
did I
D.
leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard. Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've
They're
got
waving
to
them.
go for it on fourth and goal.
Ready. 45.
Here's Hawkinson in motion.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown Saints.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Saints 17.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Now, first down throw for Ward. The throw here is complete. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. On first and 10, Ward. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here comes second and 4.
Ready?
To the air again. Ward. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Again, it's Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead.
He's doing the Ray Lewis. Ah.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the
That's going to end the year on 75 passing touchdowns with 14 interceptions.
So the kickoff team out there one final time.
Extremely better than anything I've ever expected him to do.
Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Get you some money, Nitro. Get you some money, Nitro.
We'll go play action with Love. Open man, downfield, it's CD.
Jalen Rams. Put him in a car.
Too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
See if it shows it. Probably not. It always cuts right before you want it to.
They're not going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
And he's short again!
There. Kick doesn't even get there.
That's impressive.
Crossbar. No good. No extra point added. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Final game of the season. I stayed up 2 games to play this. I'm allowed to pass.
Ready up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Set. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. Going.
Jakari! Get off of him! Jakari!
This is gonna be a touchdown.
Oh my god!
Extend the lead.
And that's the stamp on the rookie of the year.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that.
Say, get off me, Kool-Aid.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safe.
Literally, I kept buying time with Cam. And then he got off of him entirely.
They're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
It'll come down to this.
Showing didn't want to defend a return. So
We're sending the house.
going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
We're sending the house. Here we go. Go get him, Ramsey. Go get him, Ramsey. Go get him, Ramsey! Oh! GG's. 12, 4, and 1. 8 straight victories for Pittsburgh. Likely the last home game of the season in Pittsburgh.
In the wild card round. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Oaks for our
Look
entire
at this.
team. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
He said, I think we got better content this game. We got to go back and watch that. Damn, look at the fourth quarter. Alright, Cam. Surveying. He has DK open. He doesn't want DK. So he's on this side of the field. So you got Calvin open right there. That's easy, but 33's playing that. 33's playing Calvin. I could hit Rashid, but that's a tough play. The safety's going back on him. See that safety in the middle of the field? That means it's one-on-one on each side. I could throw it up to Vicious, but he's on Kool-Aid. Vicious ain't going to win that. So my best thing to do is to buy time, and he just gives up. He gives up on Jakari, leaving him open. Cam just got to get it to him. Jakari getting up there. Kool-Aid doesn't stand a chance. And that's going to be your rookie of the year. Cam to Jakari. Money. Jakari. Oh, this one to DK was nasty. Did you see this one? This is on Adebo. Who's that? Riley? I don't know, but DK got him. Oh, this was nasty. This was nasty. This is going to be on those highlights. TJ hit him. Hold on, I got to text him. I was just texting him. But yeah, look, TJ hits him. You're asking if it's a wobbler? I don't know. Let me see. He catches it on Joey Porter and Antoine. Get off of me. JP. But look, Ramsey let up too. Ramsey thought he had him. Watch Ramsey here. Look how close, I mean, he thought he had him. He's like, I already got him. Alright, buddy. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Money. Oh, this one with Calvin was nasty. And he's gone. I know Rasheed had a big play. That might have been the first game, to be honest. Oh no, Rasheed had a play. Oh yeah, it was this play. This was a nasty design play. Throw here, cut back, and they're blockers. Your boy. They went at it. Cam spreads it around. The coach's son, of course, gets his. Yeah. What's going on? I don't like this. I really don't like this. Hello?